Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Golf Metric. Today we're out at Blacksburg Country Club. It's probably like 45 degrees, it's 9:30 in the morning. Last week it was high of 18 degrees here, so thankful just to be out. Playing some winter golf, so please have some low expectations. We're gonna go play 18 holes and see what we can do. Boy. All right, another day with no warm up. So ground is completely soaked and the range is closed. I kind of felt bad that I didn't warm up yesterday, but I think I should have been more realistic about knowing that. 157 pin, it's a back pin. I'm just gonna try to hit something into the middle here. Boy, that was pretty ugly, but I think it'll work. Run. Not great. All right, so we walked that off at 26 paces, 78 feet. Man, how far did that go? It's 26 minus 157. Hit that 8-iron, 131 yards. It's pretty chilly. It's probably like 45 degrees to start the day. At least yesterday was warm. Okay. Well, I think pretty much anything would be an improvement on yesterday, so let's see what we can do. Don't really practice these 78 footers very often. It pops like a mile in the air. All things considered, I'll take that. So 9 feet left. Based on the trail of the ball, it's gonna be breaking a little to the left. Pretty flat putt. This green is very flat. All right. Greens are gonna be a little slow this morning, so I think it's gonna break maybe a little less than normal. I have this kind of at the right edge. I noticed watching my round back yesterday, my stance was super closed in a lot of these putts. So let's see if we can fix that. Oh, ran out of speed. All right, bogey to start. Not ideal with the bogey start on 10. I'm starting on the back 9 today. 174 pin here. This is a hole where you just want to put it in the middle of the green. Right is fine, left is bad, which I think you've seen in some of my earlier videos. Gonna try to go at the pin, maybe even just a little bit right of it. Got a 7-iron. Decent. I think that's at least putting. It's probably like 30 feet in the front right fringe. All right, 33 feet. I would say about like 10 feet of it is through the fringe. Kind of putting up the fall line here. Gonna be breaking a little to the left though. Probably have this about 2 feet out on the right. All right, let's see what we can do. Run. Oh, it's so slow. All right, not a great first putt. Probably got about 7 or 8 feet left. Same thing here, gonna be breaking a little bit to the left. I think this is gonna be probably like a ball out on the right side. About a ball out. I think based on the putts on hole 1, I'm gonna have to hit this a little harder. Ooh, thank God. Didn't want to start with 2 3-putts. All right, hole 12. This is probably like a 400-yard par 4. I'd probably say this is the toughest hole on the course. You really want to hit something maybe like 240 out into the fairway. Left is completely dead. Even if you're on the left side of the fairway sometimes, you're blocked out by trees, so right rough is almost even better. I usually will hit something like a 4-iron here, but with it being so cold and me not practicing at all, I'm gonna hit 2. Just gonna try to keep it up the right side and just try to give myself a shot at the green. Of course I hit it left. Stay in, don't hit the path. I think it might be just around the path. Either way, not good. All right, guys, so I found my ball kind of where I thought it would be, but just wanted to show you kind of the issues that you face if you hit it over here. So this is the fairway. There's this creek that runs through, and kind of like right through here is the green. So I'm gonna have to go pitch out to here and try to hit a wedge on and make par. All right, so trying to probably hit like a 60-yard shot here. Branches aren't too much of an issue, so I can just hit a normal pitch. What is this? Go. All right, not pretty, but it's good enough. All right, 120 yards. Let's see, I'm gonna take pitching wedge. Not really any wind. Feels like it's maybe warmed up a little bit since the tee shot, but still maybe like 50 degrees. I don't think this is gonna go very far. I'm gonna try to hit like a 3/4 pitching wedge. Ooh, let's see. Hard to tell, I think that was a little deep. It's a good swing though, I went right at it. All right guys, so this one went way long. I don't really know what happened there. I'm trying to look for the ball mark. Oh man, ball mark's all the way back here. So what I thought would fly 120 flew about like 140. The only thing I can think of is that maybe too much water built up on the face. I thought I hit that good, like in a way that would spin. Who knows? Anyways, about, I don't know, 20 yards here to the pin. Just try to get it up and down. Pretty good, probably about 3 feet. Try to make 5. All right, pretty good chip. Just clean this up. So you can see why that was the hardest hole and why that's a tough tee shot. Didn't really hit it that bad, but ended up with a 5. All right, not a great start. Won't completely hurt me, and I think the tough holes are kind of out of the way. This is par 5. It's probably like 540, 550. I usually kind of take it up on the left edge of these trees just to get it into the fairway. I might even go a little left of that today just because the ball's not going anywhere. Yeah, just try to hit a good drive. All right, pretty good one. It is tough to see the ball today. I think that's in the fairway though. All right, pretty good drive. Let's see what we got. I got 244 pin. Pin is in the back today. I got 2-iron. I've absolutely hated this 2-iron so far. I just got this off some guy online. I really like the head. It's the Mizuno Pro 225, but this has got a steel shaft. It's the Project X LS 125. It just feels like a little too, I don't know, maybe this will feel better in the summer, but I might want to try looking into a different shaft. It's just a little too close for the 3-wood, but we're going to hit it and see what happens. It's good contact. Is that going left? Might be left bunker. I don't know how far up it is. Maybe like close to pin high. We'll see. A little further left than what we wanted. Probably got about 30 yards left here. Okay lie, even though there's this clump of grass in front of me. Let's see if we can hack it out and put it on the green. All right, after chunking that one, probably got about 20 yards left. Try to get up and down for par. Check. Pretty good, probably about 2 or 3 feet. All right, just cleaning this one up for par. All right, not a bad up and down there. You know, the start has been okay. I feel like this really could have been a lot worse if I hadn't had some decent short game moments. So thankful to just be only 2 over at this point. This is a par 4, kind of bends around the corner. Let's see if we can hit a good one over the trees and try to make a birdie. Pretty good, maybe a little cut. I think that should be in the fairway. All right, guys, finally a good drive. I think after that tough start, it's nice to be playing a little offense. Let's see what we got. All right, 102 yards. Gonna hit my 54. Pin is a little bit tucked on the front left. I'm gonna go right at it though, because we need to make a birdie. Nice contact. Let's see how far it goes. Man, that is so deep. Even with it spinning back a little bit, that flew super long. was great contact. I apologize if you don't have the launch monitor data out here for you, because I think that would have been really good, but it's all right. We'll try to make a par. You guys, what was I talking about? Let's try to make a birdie. Let's go. This thing spun back like 40 feet. You can see where it hit and where it spun. All right, well, after that saucy wedge, got about 6 feet remaining here. Good news is we're coming back down the fall line. This is kind of like the general slope of the green, so it's gonna be pretty straight. Let's see if we can knock it in. No, how does that go that way? Oh man, I really thought I had a good one there. That's disappointing. Well guys, that was super disappointing to miss that putt. Par 3 here, 184. There's actually 2 sets of tee boxes here for the back tees. So there's one down here, one up there. The one up top is maybe like 5 yards longer. They're pretty similar. You can actually see it in some of my other videos. If you haven't seen them already, go check them out. But this one's a little easier because you're hitting away from the water. I got 7-iron right now. 7-iron is such a great club for me right now because it's the only one with a proper shaft. But pin's kind of right center. Maybe gonna go just a little bit left of it. Good contact, a little high. Should be on the green though. All right, we're putting. All right, so about 40 feet left. Pretty good shot in here. I think anytime you're putting on a longer par 3, that's a good thing. Putt's gonna be moving a little bit to my right, towards the front of the green. I think we're probably gonna have about 1 to 2 feet of break. Just gonna try to lag it up there and make a par and get out of here. Run, run. Pretty good line, just a little short. Just gonna clean this one up for par. Breaking again a little to the right, probably left edge. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Tough 3 putt. All right, you guys, if you stuck with me this far, thank you so much. I think goals for this year, I'm gonna try to put out like 9 to 18 holes a month. Some things I wanna do are take a tour of some of the nicer courses in Virginia and try to do some content there. I think also once I get a little bit of the course vlogging thing under control, start to do some matches. I think there's some people I'd really like to do matches with. That'd be great content, so look out for that. If you're liking everything so far, hit the subscribe button. All right, short par 4. I'm gonna try to kind of hit it out to the right. Honestly, right rough is fine. It's probably about like 340-ish. So just gonna try to hit a driver out to the right and just wedge it onto the green. Stop cutting. Might be a tough lie. Oof, right into the middle of a side hill. This is gonna be very interesting, but at least it's safe. All right, guys, 92, it's a back pin. This is not the best lie. Maybe you can see it on camera, maybe you can't, but ball's pretty above my feet. I got a sand wedge, just gonna try to chop it onto the green. All right, not bad. I hope that stayed on the green. It could be a little long. All right, 40 feet here. Gonna try to improve on last hole's debacle. Funny enough, this one actually hit and spun back. I can only see that just because of the dew lines on the green, but pretty straight putt here, maybe moving a little to the right. Just gonna try to lag one up there and get out of here with par. Go hard. Oh no, it's like 10 feet short. So got about 8 feet left. It was a good line and good contact on that putt, but obviously left it a little bit short. Same deal here, gonna be moving a little to the right. Try to get out of here with par. Be tough to have back-to-back 3 putts after missing that birdie putt as well 2 holes ago. I have this one kind of like left edge. Man. Another 3 putt. Golf is always very hard when the putter is not working. All right, kind of a long par 5. It's a tricky tee shot. It kind of bends around the corner here. You always got to pick a good line, and depending on like where you aim, you can get yourself in trouble. So just gonna kind of go left of this big tree that's closest to us. Not great. A little Healy cut. It'll work though. All right, we got 219 pin. Pin is up front. We're gonna go 3 hybrid. It usually plays about like 10 yards uphill. Long is also okay, so we're just gonna try to knock it up there. This is probably the last like really solid birdie chance before 18. So let's see what we can do. Oh no, that's way out. Get lucky. Ugh. So it's in the tall grass. We might be able to find it just because it's chopped down right now, but we'll see. Well, you guys, this stayed in by about 1 inch before this creek. definitely all my problems are not solved yet, but got about 40 yards to the pin. Just trying to make par. We'll see if we can get this up onto the green. Kind of knifed it. Sit. We'll see. It landed on the green, but we'll see if it stayed on. All right, 24 feet left. Kind of got lucky that the pin was on this side of the green. All in all, pretty happy with that. Kind of got the collar blocking me a little bit. So just going to try to lag it up there, especially with how we've been putting. I'll take 5 at this point. All right, so we're back 18th hole. It's probably about like 400 yards, maybe like 20 yards downhill. I usually just kind of hit driver here. When it's dry, you can actually get it to bounce kind of up close to the green. So you kind of have to be careful and like find where the pin is. I didn't really do that. We usually do that on 17T, but my golf brain is not turned on at this point in the year. Kind of look down the hill. It looks like it's in the middle, maybe up front. I think either way, the greens are soft enough where even if you're short-sided, you can kind of just lob one up there and it'll stop. So gonna hit driver, try to get one up close. Oh no, got the hooks. We'll see if that stayed in. All right, so not entirely sure where my drive ended up. There's a hazard over here, so I'm dropping and hitting 3. 83 yards left. Got 60 degree here. Try to stick it close and make par. Not bad contact for the lie. All right, pretty good. At least have a chance at par. All right, guys, decent shot here. Got 18 feet left for par. Try to close it out. It's been a tough 9, but see if we can make a par. This is a little uphill. Gonna be pretty straight, maybe moving just a touch to the right. I have this kind of just inside on the left. Oh my gosh, I made a putt. All right, everyone. So thanks for watching that 9 holes. So again, a winter round. It's been a little bit rough. I wouldn't say that that was my best round. I think if you go back and look at my other first winter round, I think that one was a lot worse. I think if you look at this one had a lot more chances of at least maybe scraping by to 1 or 2 over. Putting really let me down. I think when you look at the scorecard and it says, -1 strokes gained, there was a couple holes right in the middle there where I had back-to-back 3 putts, missed birdie putts. It could have been better. I think it definitely maybe could have been worse. There was a couple shots like that hook on 17 I kind of got away with and made par. Hard to say. Either way, it's early in the season. I'm just trying to get out and feel my game out and see what I need to do in order to get it tightened up for the season. So breaking down the stats, we'll take a look at how I did. So 4 over for the round.